The outage of Sony's PlayStation Network compromised the accounts of over 100 million users and cost Sony millions of dollars. The network is slowly coming back online, and all the users are required to change their passwords. As more information moves to the cloud, should consumers be worried about where their information is going? To help me sort this out is Wired.com's New York bureau chief, John Abell. Hey, John.
Hey, Shelly.
Okay, Sony has taken an unbelievable hit.
Sure.
I mean, just a crazy hit.
Right.
And they said no credit card data was revealed, but no one really knows, and it's taking them a really long time to grind this thing back up. What's going on?
Well, I mean, they have to be very, very careful here because the buzzword of losing data is horrible. Ironically, I think the loss of credit card information is the least important because that's easily replaceable, you're indemnified and all that stuff. But we've crossed a line here where people just have to get used to the idea that information about them that they give up voluntarily or involuntarily will be out there. And the issue now is making breaches less devastating. That's going to be the next big frontier.
So I'm with you 100% on this. What was devastating? Is it that now someone can like mess with my high score? I mean, we're talking about names, addresses, and phone numbers. Sure. Nothing a whole lot more serious than I have a phone book.
Right. It's kind of scary. It has the scare sort of dangerous, awful internet thing going on here. But if you read my colleague Kevin Poulson's book Kingpin, you'd learn that credit card information is lost in restaurants when you hand your card over. It's got nothing to do with online. That's the dangerous thing. It's giving it to a person.
Right. You give it to someone who literally makes $8 an hour who you don't know. They walk away with your credit card.
And
both sides of it.
And the PIN, exactly.
The whole thing, and then they come back.
And then they come back.
So I understand that's a danger, but what I was trying to understand is Sony took such a bad rap for this, and then, as if to make matters worse, rather than just sloughing it off, they literally shut it down.
Well, they were probably right to shut it down, even for appearance's sake. The problem was that they took a week to say there was a problem, and they used the server maintenance thing. And now Japan is even saying, you know, go slow. So they're in a spot here. It's the aftermath of these things that really kill you. It's not the incident itself.
Sure.
People can be forgiving if you're honest with them before, during, and after.
Sure, absolutely. So what do you think happens now with Sony versus Xbox? Are there going to be defectors to a large number?
In large numbers, no. I mean, you're going to sort of see the kind of thing, people leaving their cell phone carrier because they got mad at them for a little bit. But fundamentally, no. I think the PlayStation ecosystem is so well thought out. People have a lot of good feelings about it. That there's not going to be mass exodus.
Was it Portal 2 launched during this outage?
Right.
And of course, right, and you had to go online to activate the game.
Or you could go through Valve, which players actually say is the way to go.
Right. Okay. So it wasn't that bad for the people who were waiting for Portal 2.
Not for Valve and the Portal people. No.
Okay. So I was, because you never know, right? In a marketing plan, you can just imagine, hey, let's launch. Nothing's bad's going to happen.
Right. Exactly. It's like launching a political website on election day and not being able to going live. Right.
Get it going. John Abell, Wired.com. Thanks so much for being here.
Shelly.
Appreciate it. Shelly Palmer, you're watching Live Digital.